Josh!
Right then, Martin. What stories have we got for the breakfast show?
Not a lot, Ben, I'm afraid. We could try and find yet another angle on the census, I suppose.
No, please, no. I am sick to death of stories from people whinging that they've got to travel miles and miles to get to their registration centre.
That is reality for many people. We are absolutely right to focus on all the distress and upheaval that this latest Roman imposition is having on our nation. The best example I've heard are some who have had to travel all the way from Nazareth up in the north, right down to Bethlehem, deep in the south. That's about 80 miles, you know. That's a long way to have to walk.
They should get themselves a horse and cart.
Sometimes I wonder if you're on the same planet as the rest of us. The poor of this land can't afford to hire, let alone buy a horse. They've got a donkey if they're lucky.
Boring! I am sick to death of hard luck, oh poor me stories. Enough is enough.
Well, we could do a feature. The real reason for the census.
I like that.
3 words. Taxation, taxation, taxation.
And have our broadcasting station shut down by the Romans for spreading social unrest? I don't think so. Now, there's got to be something else we can feature.
Well, we could do a piece on Herod's latest building project.
Oh, he would just love that, wouldn't he? Oh, he'll stop at nothing to try and impress the people that, oh, he's really one of us. When we all know that at best he's only half Jewish. And he hates our guts. He can build as many temples and public works as he likes, but that's not going to change the views of one single Jew in this nation about that mad tyrant.
We could do a phone-in on the subject.
That would really get us shut down for sure.
So, what do you propose for our main breakfast feature?
I was just about to have a good idea.
I am so sorry to disturb you. I've just had a call from Josh.
This is bound to be good.
Ignore him, Ruth. What's he got to say for himself that's so important?
Well, he was phoning from Bethlehem.
Bethlehem? What's he doing there? He's supposed to be here in Jerusalem.
Don't you listen to anything I say. I told you yesterday that he's taken a few days' leave to go and visit a sick relative in Bethlehem.
Right.
Carry on, Ruth. What was Josh wanting to say?
Probably wants even more time off and expects me to pay him.
Ben, for goodness sake, please give Ruth the chance to explain. Go on, Ruth.
Okay. Well, Josh says that at about 2 o'clock this morning, angels were seen by shepherds who were tending their sheep on the hill just outside of the town, and...
Shepherds? You can't believe a word unsavory characters shepherds say. They were probably blind drunk at the time anyway.
Well, there is more to it than that.
Oh, really? I can't wait. You'll be telling me next that these angels sang to them and told them that something amazing was going to happen.
Had already happened, actually.
Unbelievable. I told you they were drunk.
Ben, please give Ruth the chance to tell the rest of her story.
Fantasy would be a better word.
Look, apparently, one angel appeared first and announced that a baby had been born in Bethlehem. will be the Saviour of the world, the Messiah. And then a whole host of angels appeared with him, singing songs of worship to God and peace to all mankind.
Did Josh say anything else, Ruth?
Yes, actually. The angel apparently told the shepherds that they could prove that what he said was true by going into Bethlehem, where they would find a baby wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Josh managed to speak to one of the shepherds to confirm all the details and that they had actually found a baby in a manger behind the local pub, of all places. In fact, the shepherds were so excited, they roused the whole town to tell them the news.
We have got to run this story, Ben, before any other station gets hold of it. This could be a fantastic exclusive for us.
Yeah, fantastic is right. Martin, we can't do this. It's ridiculous. We've only got these shepherds' word for it. They're well known for being unreliable witnesses. I'm still not convinced they weren't drunk or hallucinating the whole thing.
They can't have hallucinated it. Mass hallucination of the same thing just doesn't happen. And as for being drunk, on the basis of Josh's report,
Oh, yes.
I don't think that they were.
Nor me. Josh was quite convinced they were telling the truth. I mean, he never once suggested that they were drunk.
Well, even if all this is true, how do you think Herod and the Romans are going to react if we broadcast that a Messiah has been born? Remember what's happened before to so-called Messiahs. They've all either come to nothing or been crucified and forgotten about.
That is a risk that we have to take. This baby is truly God's Messiah, then surely He will take care of him, won't He?
Yes.
Look, if you're still worried about the possible consequences, then we'll play down the Messiah bit. And we'll focus on the angels and the baby in a manger angle. What do you say?
I've got a feeling I may regret this. But okay, let's run with it.
Yes.
Ruth, get hold of Josh and tell him that we need interviews from some of the shepherds, the owner of the pub, the residents of Bethlehem, the baby's parents, the donkey, anybody who has anything interesting to say about what's been happening down there.
Right away, Martin.
Then, get on the phone to all the staff, wake everybody up and tell them to meet down here in the newsroom in 30 minutes from now for a briefing.
I am on it.
You know, I think you've made the right decision to broadcast this.
It's easy for you to say. It's not your head on a block, is it? But I think you're right. I have.
Just think, if this story is true, and something's telling me that it is, then it will be us who have broken the news of this world-changing event to the whole world. Isn't that an exciting thought?
Yes. If this baby turns out to actually be the Messiah, after all these years of waiting. Of course, the really frustrating thing is we won't know for sure for about 30 years. I just hope I'll still be around then to see it.
And report on it. And this will be the greatest news that this world has ever heard. Come on. Let's get down to the newsroom.